Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am sitting behind a vehicle right now, narking out my Bobcat. It got stolen earlier this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. I left my Bobcat over at a job site, which I let one of my builders borrow since it's winter time and I won't be using it much. And it was around noon when I noticed. I took a small break, looked down at my GPS, seeing what the crews were doing, and I noticed my Bobcat wasn't where it was supposed to be. So I called my builder and I'm like, "Hey Paul," I was like, "is my Bobcat over at your location?" And he was telling me it was, and that was confusing for me for the first 10 seconds because I trust my GPS over somebody just saying, "Oh yeah, no, it's fine." But obviously it wasn't in front of him when I asked him. He's like, "Yeah, no, I parked it in the garage last night. It should still be there." And I'm like, "Okay, well, can you check? Because the GPS is saying it's somewhere else." And then he's like, "Okay, I'll go check." So he goes and checks, and he's like, "No, Jason, it's not here." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, it's stolen." I'm like, "It's okay. I got GPS on it. Don't worry about it." And I called the police around noon. And I let them know the location. I was on a job. My contractor needed me there, like, to really finish it. And we were almost going to stop what we were doing and come over here and check out the Bobcat. But I figured since I have GPS, I'm going to finish this job. And then I'll tackle it later. I'll just go there. Honest to God, most people get their stuff stolen. And they have to sit at home or wherever they are and just twiddle their thumbs until they hear back. But me, I have GPS. I can't do that. I have huge anxiety. I want to know where the fuck my shit is. I want to see if it's stripped. I want to see, like, you know, did they disconnect the GPS? My GPS that I have inside my Bobcat system, even if somebody was to look for a GPS or a cord or anything, they wouldn't be able to identify it. It honestly looks like wiring pretty much. And where it is, like, it's hard to get to. You'd have to pull the Bobcat apart. I don't want to say too much because then this is giving thieves the wrong idea and giving them hints and stuff. So, you know, if thieves are watching this and you want to fucking steal a Bobcat, I'm telling you, in this day and age, you're fucking stupid. Sorry for the swearing, but, like, seriously, you're dumb. Like, GPS is so cheap that anybody can really afford it, and honest to God, it's paid off for me now. This is like my third time. So anyways, I'm hiding behind a vehicle right now since the cops didn't show, and I'm either waiting for the popo or the culprits. So I'm hiding behind the vehicle here, and you can see my Bobcat over there. So I don't know what's gonna come first. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I see the culprits, and if the cops show up, I'm just gonna be like, what the hell? But I understand this is a priority 3. So what comes first is, you know, people dying, stuff like that. Priority 2, medical, and then 3, thefts. Like I said before, I can't just sit around and just, you know, wait for somebody to call me. So I'm just sitting here narking out the place, well, waiting for either or to show up. So I'll keep you posted as things go on, and go from there. Hey guys, so I'm just on my way home right now. The cops ended up showing up before the culprits did, and they did a recovery. Nothing much that they could say. Asked me a bunch of questions. They always act suspicious. They're like, "Well, how do we know you own it?" I'm like, "You kidding me, man?" He's like, "Well, I don't doubt that you do own it, but do you have any, like, a bill of sale or anything?" And I tried to find a bill of sale and whatnot through my emails when I was getting a quote, but when they sent me the quote, they didn't put a VIN number on it to say that it was mine. I do have the bill of sale, but I didn't have it on me. So they pretty much just told me we can't really report that it was stolen or do a recovery on it until we have the bill of sale. I'm like, okay, I'll get you that information tomorrow. And then we walked around the Bobcat to see if anything was broken. There's wires, every wire was disconnected. They really tried to disconnect the GPS, which they failed miserably, because honest to God, there's not one cable that is visible that they would have found the GPS. Like I said before, it looks like wires. I made sure when my guy installed it, my technician there, I made sure that he hit it really well. When I first tried to start it, I couldn't start it. We opened up the back. I'll post some pictures. Everything was, like I said, disconnected. We connected most of the cables back. I don't know if I did that properly or whatnot, just to get it to the trailer to load it. I did notice that when I was driving it, I kept hearing some clicking. I don't know what that relates to. So tomorrow in the morning, first thing I gotta do, which is such an inconvenience, is take it over to Bobcat and get them to do an assessment on the Bobcat and just make sure nothing's damaged and whatnot. And I gotta get the police the bill of sale and go from there. So anyways, it pays to have GPS, guys. It's literally very affordable. There's so many things out there that you could buy. Me, I'm with Verizon Connect, and I pay $30 for each vehicle that I have, and I think I have 10 or 15 vehicles, all GPS. It's not even a theft thing why I have it. Definitely does help, because for me it's just managing my crews, seeing if they're going to work on time. Sometimes my crews can't answer their phones all the time. They're up on the roof and they can't answer. You know, if somebody needs an update, hey, are you guys over at this address? I can just look at the GPS without even having to call them and say, yeah, no, they arrived there at 8 in the morning and it's scheduled to be finished today. So thieves, if you're out there, trust me, man, more and more people are getting their stuff GPS, and especially watching videos like this, anybody's gonna think it's worth it. Even your own car, your own personal car. My wife can GPS me whenever she wants. She has the app, she watches the cruise. My truck's GPS. I leave it running in the winter. You know, when I'm plowing all my sites, I don't like to come back to a frozen truck. My own truck's GPS. If somebody wants to steal it, go ahead, man. I'm gonna find you. We're gonna find you. You know, so guys, I'm saying it's very well worth it. Make the investment. Even if you know, your wife or your husband is going out of town and you want to know that they made it safe, and you don't want to be calling them and have them answering their phones in case they don't have Bluetooth or anything like that, GPS their cars, and then you can see where they've gone. You can see how long they've stopped, when they've been idling. You can track fuel mileage. You can do so much with it. So I highly recommend it, and I'm glad I got my Bobcat back. I hope there's no bad news. I hope she's fine. And yeah, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. For more videos like this, I'll definitely be posting lots of videos in the future, so stay tuned. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.